What is happening, Carib boys and girls? This is your boy Carib Boy with another Pokemon TCG Talk video. How are you? How is everybody going? I hope everybody is fine. What we want to talk about today, I wanted to continue my series on my top 10 picks of Evolving Skies. Now, the last top 10 we did was cards that I thought would be most playable to me. What I want to go through with and share with you this time around is my top 10 collectible cards of Evolving Skies. Yes, what cards Carib Boy wants to collect from Evolving Skies. Well, people who know me well sometimes would tease me and call me the master set boss, because every nice set that come out, I want a master set. Well, I try to lock off that habit and I really focusing on what it is I really want to use and things that I really actually like. Alright, I'm not trying to be a completionist right through, and it's a lot of work and energy to put into it, and it's supposed to be something enjoyable. It's a hobby, it's not supposed to stress you out. Alright, so guys, so before we get into the list, right, I just want to share that this list might be surprising, it might surprise some all because I believe what most people consider probably one of the most collectible cards in this, not on the list, and not on my list. Well, I mean, you will see, you will see what it is I'm talking about. And it was very hard. Evolving Skies is such a beautiful set, especially the recent sets we had previously, Chilling Reign, Battle Styles. They're coming back with the alternate art cards, and let me tell you, there's so much cards. They're clocking in so much money. I mean, it's expensive cards, right? People want it. It's in demand. But I just say, let me have an alternate art collection. Whatever I pull, if ever I get the chance to claim something, purchase something, get it in an auction, eBay, I'll just put it. I don't really have a particular chase, but I'm finding myself with the amount of alternate arts that they're coming out with, that, hey, alternate arts falling into my garden. So on this list here, you will notice there's a couple grouped cards that make the list because it's quite broad. I will say before I get into the list that I personally have an EV and Evolution collection. So what all you think go be my scene if it is an EV set comes out like Evolving Skies? That is real bacchanal for me. So in order to avoid putting only evolutions here on the list, I kind of categorize some of the entries, and you will see what it is I mean. So let me get into the list. This might be a much shorter video than the playable cards. It's really things that I like and what really catch my eye and what it is I want to get into. Alright, so coming in at number 10, I stated as all evolutions in Evolving Skies. This for me would be a long-term chase. I ain't really running it down. I get some Evolving Skies now, I get some Evolving Skies later. A little thing come up in a eBay or a TPL Auction House. This is a little plug right here. If you have not yet, go and find on Facebook, especially if you're in Trinidad and Tobago and you're looking for Pokemon cards. Look for the TPL Auction House. It is a nice Facebook group where a lot of auctions for cards, very affordable most times. Even some big hitters that you might think you're not getting in Trinidad and Tobago, you will find it there, guys. A large part of the community engages with that page. A plug for the TPL Auction House. Or let's get in. Right, moving on with the video again. Coming in at number 9, those who know me long too know that I absolutely love dragons. That mythical creature is very special to me. And so, Evolving Skies being the return of the dragon type cards. Guys, all the dragon cards from Evolving Skies, I have made up my mind to collect them and make a collection with them. And this too is also part of a long-term chase and part of a larger collection. Alright, because I came into contact with some old dragon cards, and I put in it aside and giving away dupes to children or whatever. And I've managed to start a small dragon collection, so I will have a nice little folder. Maybe I might name it something very exciting like Dragon's Den, or some kind of bacchanal like that. I love dragons, guys. So I am collecting all the dragons, all versions of the dragons that can be collected in this set. Meaning, if it is a non-hollow, a hollow, a reverse rare, the V's, the V Maxes, the alternate arts, all right. And also, I just want to mention and plug here in number 9. I especially want the Reggie Drago, however you want to call him, card, because this set and this print of the card is its debut in the whole TCG. And yeah, dragons, me love dragon, the debut of a dragon. Hey, I want it. Nice, good. Now, that is the end of the collections entries, right? It was so broad that I really don't want to single out any of the dragons or evolutions. So I really put them all there. But you will notice, hey, maybe a couple or more Pokemon from these two collections would be coming up as a single card for one, because I really want them. All right. So done now with the collections. We're moving on to actual cards now. Coming in at number 8 is a full art trainer. Yeah, a full art trainer, Ryan, or Raihan, as I like to call him. I love that trainer card. I have it in my main deck. I want to play the card, and I also like the character from the Sword and Shield video game. I really like that character. I find he's a real badjon, and I want that full art. All right. Coming in at number 7, guys, we have Dragonite V alternate art. I absolutely love this Dragonite V. I find it so cute, and the Pokemon itself is one of my OG favorites from the start of the series, the first movie. I think that the dragon is so derpy looking. He's so cute and derpy, but he's such a baddie in the video games. My word. Sun and Moon, one of my baddest Pokemon was that Dragonite. I love Dragonite, and I want that Dragonite alt art, guys. All right. Coming in at number 6. We have another alt art. You're going to see a lot of alt art here, guys. Forgive me. Another alt art in Duraludon V. It might be a surprise to some of you, but I love this card, and you could probably guess why. It is an alternate art, yes, but the Duraludon looks so cute in it, and it also have Raihan in it. I love the art. They have it lodge this theme of having the curry. You know, especially if you play the Sword and Shield, you know what the curry mean, right? It's the dish that you could cook and feed your Pokemon. It's a lovely scene. It's just a beautiful piece of art. New Pokemon in Sword and Shield, Duraludon, when he's chasing you in the fields. And one of my favorite new characters. Hey, I want that card. Yes. Moving right along, we have, you could say it with me, another alt art. All right. We have a Rayquaza V alt art, guys. I love this card. I really like the art in this card. And one of my favorite new characters. I didn't know the series back when Zinnia was part of it, but me now getting to know about the character and her story, I really like her vibe and her story and the Pokemon she uses and her connections with Dragon. Listen, I feel in the character, Rayquaza is just a body. The art is lovely. The Duraludon V and this Rayquaza V, I believe, is the only alternate arts with trainers with these Pokemon, and hey, they are both one of my chase cards. This requires a V alternate art. I want this card, guys. All right. And we're moving along to number 4. Well, if Rayquaza V alternate have one of my new favorite trainers and characters that are now meet, I want that Zinnia's Resolve full art, guys. Yes. I find the art for this, it just dread. It looked like a dread battle going on ensue. Something devious going happen. A big showdown. I love the art. It shows a kind of fighty spirit. I really like the character, and I've been looking into it, and I want to add this to my collection next to Raihan, the dragon users. You know what I mean? Yeah, so Zinnia's Resolve full art number 4. All right. So before we get into the top 3, I did this in the playable top 10, and I want to do it again because it's so many beautiful cards, and there are some cards here that I really like, and is not alt arts and all the big money thing. I really wanted to make this list not about the most expensive cards and really what it is I like. Of course, as a collector and investor, you would want to pull the most expensive card. And you will might be surprised that maybe that card is not here, but we will see as we go to the top 3. All right. I want to give some honorable mentions. All right. With of some arts that I really like, but when I try to bring it down to 10, I couldn't fit all the cards in 10 spots. But these cards are on my to collect list, and I probably have a couple of them already, but let me go through them. I'm not giving them a position or a rank like last time, I'm just calling them out. Do you see that Stormy Mountain gold card? Oh my word, that sky shot of the arena. I love the design in that card. It is a beautiful piece of art, and I don't mind pulling that. It's not a chase really, so these cards may not always be chased, but if I pull that bad boy and if I get a chance to grab one, I probably will because I like the card a lot. All right, now I am an OG fan of the original legendaries, and I also like the Galarian variants of the original legendary birds, and this set has a set of the Galarian birds, and I definitely want the hollows and reverse of those cards. All right. Now we mentioned when we're talking about the dragons that this set was the debut of Regidrago, but there was also a new Reggie that dropped onto the scene, and that's Regieleki or Regieleki. I'm not sure how you really pronounce it. It's also that Pokemon's debut in the TCG. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's a debut. Yeah. So I also want that boy reverse, and I believe it coming non-hollow, but whatever the normal rarity is, I want that and the reverse. All right. All you hear me mention before how much I love the Entei's art in this set. I definitely want a reverse and hollow of that to put away in my favorites folder. All right. Another favorite of mine has made this set, and that is in Zorak. So all you know, hollow and reverse getting through in a folder in my favorites folder. All right. So let's get back to the list, the main list, and coming in number 3, guys, this top 3 gonna probably shock some people. Coming in number 3 is my favorite evolution, and that is Umbreon V, the full art. Only listen, I telling everybody how much I like how that full art look, boy. And in fact, all the full arts in this set, it have a special look to them, boy. I don't know if all I feel the same way, but I had to single out my favorite evolution in this list, Dread. And that Umbreon V full art, oh god, it just looks, I just want to adopt him as a pet. And then my boy he just always so serious, eh? Umbreon, he loving, but he just always serious. Anyway, moving on to number 2. Now the top 2, this might, I feel like if I go and cause people to rage, you know. One Pokemon that a lot of people want, not on this list. And the top 2, I feel like my number 2 is a lot of people number 1. But listen, all right, let me go. Number 2 in Carib Boys. Let me repeat that. In Carib Boys, Evolving Skies top 10 collecting cards is Umbreon V Max alternate art. Only I'm not discrediting the beauty of this card. This is probably one of the most beautiful cards in this set. And for a lot of people, I am sure it is the most beautiful card. And number 2 won't mean it bad. But this is my number 2. It is a beautiful, look at that G-Max, Gigantamax, and in the TCG V-Max version of Umbreon on that roof. Just reaching for the moon, the art and the reflection. Listen, it's beautiful, you know. These alt arts coming to mash up the place, boy, and at least in my opinion. Wow, when I get this card, man, I might stay at it for a good long while and probably take it out very often. Beautiful card. Umbreon VMAX makes the Carib Boys #2 top 10 collecting of Evolving Skies. In number one position, we have, for Carib Boy, the #1 chase card all year is the Umbreon V Alt Art. I just love the badmanism. If that is a word, the badmanism of Umbreon V just towering on that wall over all the other Pokemon. Like, he's the boss. He's the G. He's the Don. I want a card. I want a card even more than the VMAX. If I pull this Umbreon V Altered and never pull the VMAX, I could live with that. But boy, if I pull that VMAX, I go real like myself. But I'll probably not stop until I get this Altar. But this is my chase card. If I had to get one card from Evolving Skies ever, boy, I have one choice to get one card ever. Is this card? Yeah, it's this card, boy. This Umbreon V alternate art. Whew, I hope I say alternate art before I not fall out. I get so excited pulling up the picture while I'm recording this audio here. But man, hey, anyhow, earlier, I want to say thanks for just for sitting and listening to Carib Boy rant about his favorite cards of Evolving Skies. But listen, I want to know what is your favorite cards. What are your chase cards from Evolving Skies? Not to play, but to collect. What you want to just put in a folder and ever so often go and look at or put on a display. What are those cards for you in Evolving Skies? There's so many beautiful cards here, guys. I'm looking forward to hear from all in the comments. If it is you like what you're seeing, I'm asking all you to beat up that like button. Here what I'm telling you. And if you're not subscribed to Carib Boy, bust a subscription and hit that notification bell. All here, Carib Boy out.